This video goes out to eat 1,200 calories and shut up. This is a reply to that video. And it's funny because this week I was just saying to myself, this is it. I'm going to make a list of all the foods that I like to eat. I'm going to list all the calories for those foods. And I'm going to eat the same thing for breakfast and for lunch every day for a week. Then I'll alternate and I was putting my plan together. For me, I was going to eat 2,000 calories a day, which for a man, that's sort of an average caloric intake. And then I saw this video, and I began to think about the emotions that I deal with and that, like, just yesterday I was dealing with a relational issue, and I ran out of the house and I just went down and bought some fast food. So that's something that we are all doing. We are all just like satiating ourselves, satiating our emotions with food. Everyone does it. I don't care who they are. If you're skinny or whatever, we are all wired that way. Otherwise, what would be the point of having a nice dinner with friends and family? It's times like that I remember where where you have a wonderful meal with your family, and the smells evoke good feelings. But I think a lot of times we're all just sort of numbing ourselves to feelings of hurt and rejection. And as I watched this video, I kept thinking, well, it seemed obvious to me that most of us know, what it is what are our challenges, what do we have to overcome. We know our medical conditions. We know that because of such and such, it's hindering us in this and that. And yet, we just continue to go down another road. And no, eating 1,200 calories a day or eating 2,000 calories a day, that's not the answer to losing weight. Because it's not just about calories. We all know that. It's about a lot of different factors. And that brings me to the other thing I was thinking about, which was the emotional factor, the spiritual factor, and that is, we all carry a lot of burdens, and those burdens manifest themselves in our body at times. Sometimes they don't. Some people walk around with all kinds of baggage, and it never affects their bodies that it would another individual. But it does affect our minds, and I think some of us get caught up in the. I know that I get caught up in the whole scientific approach to losing weight. But I was just reminding myself not to forget about the spiritual side of all things, and that is letting go of our burdens, uh, keeping a clear conscience, and letting go of our weight, letting go of it spiritually, uh, and continuing to move forward. We're gonna struggle with this our whole lives, you know, and I don't I don't care who it is and how fit they are and how thin they are. Everyone's got to deal with this spiritual aspect of relationships and numbing oneself with food. But the healthcare system, they haven't done anything so far except cut people's stomachs open and tie them in a knot. Um, that hasn't done anything to cleanse their blood. It hasn't done anything to to rid their body of toxins. And what about the fact that when we eat, we need to be eating in a state of blessing? That we are eating our healing. I don't care if we're eating an appetizer at a friend's party. Boy, we better be eating that with an attitude of blessing and blessing everything. All right. My mother-in-law, I'd always catch her eating peanut butter sandwiches and hot dogs. Godliest woman I ever known. Lived a long life to the age of 93. She didn't really concern herself with those, healthier foods. She just ate what she could get her hold of, and she was always such a happy individual. Maybe she was just lucky. Maybe God blessed her. I think the latter. I think God blessed her. And of course, I'm hoping that we can all start to eat better, and that we can overcome our disabilities, whatever it is inside of us, our hormones, our medical debilitations that are in our way, that we could have that healing come upon us. That's my voicemail. It's like a cricket. Anyway, God bless everyone. This is the Truth Seeker, and keep seeking truth.